I started playing Battlefield with Battlefield 1 and pretty late in the game's life cycle. I was hooked by the overall game design of Battlefield the same way anyone would when they play their first Battlefield game. Even though I liked it a lot, I had some concerns. The main ones were there was not a lot to do, and the game was dead pretty much. There were a lot of empty servers, and it was weirdly balanced at times, but I overall liked the game. Therefore, I was naturally hyped for BFV or BF5, whatever. People compared it to BF1, but I didn't really have an issue with that because that was my favorite Battlefield game, and I was getting sick of how the last one was, and to get more and new material, that sounded pretty good. And the devs, they promised a lot of things, a lot of updates, regular assignments, which to me meant that there would be more to do, and that would be a huge improvement from the last game. I saw the awful advertisement for Battlefield V, but I had seen E3 before, and they are usually terrible, so that wouldn't necessarily mean that the game would be bad, just because they fucked up. The game was delayed a month because they had to fix some things, which I was kind of fine with, and on the 9th of November 2018 the game was finally released. I played it for 95 hours and had a good time. It was kind of glitchy, but it's a new game, so what did I expect? The more concerning things were some of the more permanent features. A big concern was that Medic, which used to be my favorite class, now was very useless. It only has close range weapons, and if it's a long range map, you basically just sit ducks and wait for your team to do something. All the other classes have different types of weapons. For Assault you have the semi-autos, you have some very close range automatic weapons, you have some long range automatic weapons. On Recon you have the semis and the bolt action rifles. For support you have your medium machine guns, your light machine guns and your shotguns. So why doesn't the medic have different types of weapons? I don't understand. Each weapon has assignments that give you skins, but the assignments are pretty much the same for every weapon. All the medic assignments are the same since they're all SMGs, and you can't really go that far with only one weapon type. The assignments for the weapons pretty much go do damage and then get kills, and then get kills in specific ways and do impossible shit is pretty much the last one. And I've kind of felt like the game was drawn out. Not in the same way that there's not a lot to do in Battlefield 1, that game was just empty. This game is not empty, it's just that the things that you can do are not very fun. And there's really no reward. All the skins are kind of boring and they look the same. Why didn't they spend more time on this shit? They want us to buy it, right? So why didn't they fucking make the skins look good? Dude, I can make this shit look better in paint, watch me. They introduced the Tides of War assignments to freshen up the game, but the assignments were still sort of boring. The first one was okay with the tanks. It took some time, but that really only took time because everyone had to take down the tanks. A weak assignment shouldn't take 2 hours to complete. When you complete assignments, you have to quit the game. Why? There's no way that they don't know that this issue exists. It keeps on existing because they want it this way. I just feel like the game is trying to waste my time, almost stalling me. As if DICE is trying to hide something, because why would things take so long to fix? So some guy made this list of issues, and it's a long list, and you can search it up for yourself, but the point here really is that the list is very long, and most of the points are not even game-breaking bugs, they're just lazy game designs. In the latest teaser trailer for the Firestorm thing, they teased like you can drive the tractor. that frustrates me a lot. If you haven't been following Jack Fragg's videos, he's been talking about that he wants to drive the tractor as an obvious joke. And Jack Frags was like, "Oh, chip Cheerios, oh, I must have dropped it in me tea. Oh, let's check the time. Oh, it's tractor time. What do you think of that? Oh, it'd be lovely. I could go home to me mum, cook some shepherd pie. It'd be lovely." And the game devs were like, "Yeah, listen to the fucking Brit. He's probably right. That's what the community wants." And they think we can be bought with these cheap fan service things. It's the same thing as with Suicide Squad. I don't care that Jared Leto went around giving gifts in character to the other actors. If he's a shit Joker, I don't give a shit. Make the dumb game good instead. It feels the same way that TF2 started to feel. Valve works like this. They have a method of working that's called flatline. Flatline means that you work on whatever title you like, and that means that it's more of a passion project. But that also means that some games are left to die, and they just update them to keep the IP. And this happened to TF2. And I used to play that game a lot, and I quit for the same reason that I now am kind of sick of Battlefield.